Hello and welcome. Today I walk you through the steps to track HubSpot form submission using Google Tag Manager and send those events over Google Analytics. I'll keep this as simple as possible, so let's go step by step. Tracking form submission is a great way to gain insight into your traffic sources. With these steps, you will be able to see which sources lead visitors to fill out your forms right in Google Analytics. So let me show you the diagram that I create to explain what is the process that we need to configure. So the user submit a form. The form contains some information about the type of event, and this information will be triggered the Google Tag Manager. The Google Tag Manager sends all this information, especially the form ID, to the data layer, and the data layer triggered the custom event to send all the data to Google Analytics. After this, it's possible add like another column with the human-friendly name, because in this moment we only have the HubSpot form submission ID. After this, let's start by open Google Tag Manager, because we'll be adding a custom HTML. So here we need to go to new tag and change the name HubSpot form. So here we will add the code. So the option that we need to select is custom HTML. We copy this information, and the parameter that we can see here is event. This is the name of the event. Form, this is the form ID. The trigger is all pages. And save. After this, we need to set up a variable. So click here and select new. The name of the variable contains the form ID. So I will use this name and select the option data layer variable and add the name here and save. I will go to tag because it's necessary to create a new tag. But after this, I will go to trigger. Here we need to create a trigger for the custom event. So custom event contact us HubSpot form, and the trigger custom event. The name, I will use the exactly same name that I use for the event. Contact us HS form and save. Open tags and create a new tag. The new tag is different because it's a G4 tag. HubSpot form contact us. The trigger, it's Google Analytics G4 events. The measure that we need to add here is this. If you need to know what is the measure, you only need to open here and add measure and copy this information. The event name, exactly the same name that I use for the code. So this. Add parameter because we want to track the form ID, and the value is the variable that we previously set up. The triggering will be the custom event contact us HubSpot form and save. So let me recap. The first step was create the HubSpot form tag that contained the custom HTML, and the triggering is all pages. We create a variable. The name of the variable is HS form, and the idea is storage the form ID. Triggering, we create a trigger that trigger the process with the custom event. The custom event contains the event name, the exactly event name that we have in code, and we create a tag. This is a G4 tag. The trigger, the tag configuration here, sorry, is the Google Analytics G4 event, the measure ID, and the event name. The event name is exactly the same name that we have here, and the triggering is custom event contact us HubSpot form. We submit all this information. And go to Google Analytics. I will open debug view and open my website pages form. This is a HubSpot form, and if we want to track or see if the process worked, we go to Tag Manager, select Preview, and connect. This is the list for all tags. Contacts Google Analytics and HubSpot form. If we added a new contact here, and submit, we can see that tag was fired, the Google Analytics tag. If we go to Analytics and the debug view, we can see the event. And after 1 day, it's possible to see this contact HS, this contact us HS form tag in events. But also, if you want, you can select the events here and add the new event. So you select as HS form, and save. So you can see here the contact us HS form, but take 1 day to reflect the result, all the events. We need to go to here so here at the end of the page we can see all the events, and tomorrow if we check we can see the new event, but this is an example. So you can see the numbers of events and the total users and numbers of events per user and what is the location. So that's it. Let me know if you have any question or any problems. I know this Google Analytics is in Spanish, but it's the same thing, only change some names, but it's super similar. So thank you.